Alright guys, sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties, but we are back. Trying again here. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Testing, testing. One more time. Alright. Cool. I think we are back. Hopefully this is working. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Today we'll be flying out of Long Beach. So it should be a fun flight. We'll be doing a general aviation aircraft flight today. I got to switch up my controls here to a dual prop propeller, which or a twin engine I should say, technically speaking. It feels like the lighting is a little bit off here. Hold on, I don't know if that helps at all. We had a little bit of shadowing in the background here. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe there. Is that better? Oh yeah, I think it's that light. Let me try to fix that real quick while this is loading up. Man, I don't know. Sometimes these green screens don't work that great. I got to get some backlighting a little bit better here. Anyway, we're getting loaded up here. I had a little bit of issue with this thing before. I don't know if it's working correctly now or not. Also, why is that so small now? There we go. Should be loading up shortly here. It's taking a little bit longer than I expected. I haven't flew this plane in a while. The CAMAIR Twin Nav. It has been updated since it came out multiple times, and this is a new update. I have never explored this update with this aircraft, but I'm curious to see how it flies and handles. It has been a very reliable and good aircraft before the updates and even after the updates. So every time it gets an update, I'm really excited to see what's next for it, because the developer, you could tell, really cares about this aircraft a lot. And for me, that is the key, you know? When you have good developers that care about their product, it's definitely makes the, you know, flying them a lot more pleasant of an experience. I'm sure anybody could understand, you know? Is anybody else sick of Tom Brady hurt commercials with his stupid electric cars? I mean, is it just me, or is that like the most annoying commercials ever? I wouldn't even go near electric car just because how stupid those commercials are. If I liked an electric car now, I probably would never drive one just because of listening to that stupid Hertz commercial. The marketers should be fired for that. Anyway, when is this plane gonna load? It should be loaded shortly here. We got a little bit of a blue line left. I had to reboot my computer. I started a live stream earlier and it crapped out on me, and here we are again an hour later trying to get this thing to work. So, you know, what are you gonna do, right?
TFP, the future pilot.
TFP, what's
said,
up?
Hi, Iv.
Connor, what's up?
Said, well, I don't really see commercials. I don't watch TV like that anymore.
Oh,
TFP,
yeah.
the future pilot. Said, hi.
What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard. Yeah, well, I'm not talking about TV commercials. I was talking about the ones that they play on YouTube
TFP,
ads.
the future pilot, said, if I disconnect my data ran out LOL.
No problem, man. I understand, believe me. I've been having issues with my computer all day.
TFP, the future pilot, said, good, how are you?
Good, no complaints here. Just trying to get a flight in. We're doing a little bit of a general aviation flight with the Nav. What's the name of this plane? It's called the CAMAIR Twin 480. It's a pretty cool aircraft.
Said, oh, in the Caribbean TBH we don't get commercials.
Oh man, you guys
said, for free.
Only when I travel I get them. Oh, that's crazy.
Said, only when I travel I get them.
Okay. Well, you guys are lucky. I wish we didn't have commercials. For some reason in America, they just love to slam commercials down your throat, whether you like them or not. And it can be very frustrating and annoying, to be honest with you. It's never any fun, that's for sure. Geez, I hope this loads up. I had a problem with my computer dying before with the whatever's going on with Microsoft Flight Simulator. It had the blue screen of death, so I hope it doesn't happen again here.
TFP, the future pilot.
We're still moving, but it's not loaded yet, so we'll see.
Same here in Australia, LOL.
Oh yeah. So you guys don't have commercials in Australia either? Oh, that's awesome. You do or don't have commercials in Australia? Oh.
TFP, the future pilot, said, I'm sneaking my phone at school right now.
Oh man, be careful, don't get caught. Dang, I didn't know you guys are at school. Oh, it's probably daytime over there, right? That's awesome. Yeah, right now it's time for bed, bro. It's already like 10:10 right now, but I wanted to get a stream in. This is, if this ever loads up, what the heck is going on? CAMAIR, come on, load up. They did an update, so it could be going with that. I don't know. My computer is being slow today.
The future pilot said, no, we do have ads. TFP, the future pilot said, but HR. TFP, the future pilot said, here in Australia it's 1:10 p.m.
Oh wow, okay.
Connor said, oh, you're going to Long Beach. I was just watching a video of Flying with Rich. He sells airplanes and reviews them. He was flying around Long Beach in a 414A.
Oh yeah? Oh, cool. Yeah, I was thinking about flying the 414, but I chose to fly the CAMAIR because, you know, I don't know. I didn't feel like flying the 414 today. I just thinking like it feels like a CAMAIR day, you know? Is it? Maybe I should have flew the 414. The CAMAIR is not loading up for me. But I don't think it has anything to do with the aircraft. I think it's just the sim is having an issue today, man. I've been having an issue with it. I tried to stream. Here we go. Come on. Don't die on me today. Alright, here we go. Let's get inside this thing before it craps out on us. I chose the royal colors here.
You've been loading for a long time.
Yes, I have. And now we should be good. It was daytime when I started this flight, but whatever. We're going to be flying this little CAMAIR here. The 480. I always think this is such a unique aircraft, and it looks pretty amazing, I gotta say. Alright, let's go ahead and jump inside here and get this thing started. It should already have our flight plan put in, hopefully. Wow, it actually looks pretty nice, huh? They've been working on this thing a lot. Let's see. Oh, I have to change my settings real quick to a twin engine. Alright. Put those up. Put those up. Crack the propellers here. Do we have a... Let's put the nav on. Beacon on. Batteries can come on. It's going to be a little bit of night flight. Wow, they really did a great job. Look at this. How can you not love this plane? The attention to detail is just second to none. This was one of the, I would say, one of the best aircrafts.
TFP, the future pilot, said, "Can you do a flight from Caloundra Airport to Gold Coast Airport in the Beechcraft 1900?
Yes, I can. I'll have to do it tomorrow. Or next time we do a flight. Give me the airport codes, and I will be sure to do it. Let's put some lighting on here. Okay, climb and maintain 8,000. We're gonna go to up to 8,000 with this.
TFP, the future pilot, said, "Yeah, okay."
I'll tell you this. Alright. We can get rid of the pilot over here too. I think that hides the co-pilot. Wow, this is way better than before, huh? Alright, let's crack some of these engines open here. Oops.
TFP, the future pilot, said, "Caloundra YCDR." TFP, the future pilot, said, "And Gold Coast is YBCG."
Okay. Cool. 10-4. What plane did you want? I forgot what plane you said. Let me see. Beechcraft 1900? I don't know if I have that. Do I have the Beechcraft 1900? I'll have to double check, but I think we do. Alright. Well, we got our flight plan put in. We got our clearance. And let's see. Let's... make sure we got fuel.
TFP, the future pilot, said, "Beechcraft 1900."
Beechcraft 1900? Okay.
TFP, the future pilot, said, "Or any Beechcraft."
Okay. I have the Beechcraft from Black Square. You want to fly the Beechcraft from Black Square? It's the King Air 350. I'll show you the Beechcrafts I have. I mean, it's up to you, whatever you want to fly. I have a couple different ones, but I have the King Air by Black Square as well. I don't know. That's a pretty cool one, but I'm not sure what you're in the mood for.
Said, man, I've recently been debating which is better, those single-engine turboprops or those twins like the Cessnas.
That's a good question. I don't know, man. It depends on your mood. If you're feeling like going faster, I do like the turboprop, but I also like the general aviation ones as well. Uh-oh. I had to brake hard right there. Oops.
TFP, the future pilot, said, yeah, sure.
I had to brake hard. Oopsie. Alright.
TFP, the future pilot, said, TFP, the future pilot, said, the 1900 IR, the King Air E350.
Okay. We're gonna put our flaps down in a minute here. Just one.
TFP, the future pilot, said, asterisk King Air.
King Air, copy. Alright. Two 9 or 8 at 8. It's a lot more stable, this one. Alright, we are clear for takeoff. Here we go. Putting the right rudder in. 60 knots.
Connor said, I like the King Airs also, but maintenance cost is so high on them.
Yeah. But they are pretty nice. Wow, this thing has some speed to it, huh? Really nice takeoff here. Oh, don't do it. I don't know what that was. That was weird. Yeah, it feels good. It's flying good. Okay, let's bring back the RPMs. And we'll start turning here. Man, this feels way better than before. Way more stable. Very nicely done. Doing 180 knots with this thing. Beautiful night to be flying though, huh? We're headed down to San Diego. Climbing up to 8,000 feet. I'm hand flying it right now until we get to a cruise altitude. It's feeling really good flying, so I'm just going to continue to hand fly it. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Connor said, that's the 62 speed.
Yes, it
Connor
is.
Said, wow.
Yeah, this is a great aircraft, man. Really good. Like, I talked to the developer of this plane, and I'm telling you, man, it is worth the money. This plane is
TFP,
beautiful.
The future pilot said, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's a fun plane, and it was fairly cheap. But the developer keeps updating it. He did a lot with this aircraft. It has a lot of hidden features. Really cool. You could change out your avionics right here if you want to. Put it on all different ones. I'm not going to change it right now because I don't want to mess up our flight plan. But everything is very functional. And including the autopilot works great. Even with the Bravo throttle quadrant, which is a miracle because most planes don't work good for some reason. So let's go ahead and put autopilot on here.
Connor.
And we'll put vertical speed on.
To be honest, I have never heard of it, but I learn about aviation by YouTube.
Dude, this plane is awesome.
Pilot said, I was close to getting a second-hand gaming setup for 1,200 Australian dollars, but it sold though.
Oh man. Yeah, this thing is yeah, that's, well, hopefully you find another one. This is like a really cool aircraft for so many reasons, man. Like, let me show you something. Look how responsive. Like, if I just pull back on these are my, I don't know if you can see them, but these two are for the propeller props. Look at, if I just pull back a little bit here or push forward, it goes up immediately. So I want to keep it around 25 on the RPMs. And let's say I want to thin out the mixture. I could do that as well. And our RPMs are here, which we could keep up to about 25 if you wanted to, you know. We just got to keep an eye on our speed because this thing wants the speed now, which is great. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, believe me. Okay, here's our path. So let's go ahead and head a little bit closer on heading mode. Oops, I don't want to head east. I want to head south and put the nav on here. Okay. Look at this, and it also shows the heat coming off the propellers, off the engines. This plane really does do it all. So right now we're on heading mode, and we're trying to head towards the VNAV, and I also have VNAV down here activated. So when we get close to this little line, we should pick up the VNAV, and it will turn onto our flight plan course. We're going to climb up to 18,000. Right now we're at 4,000 feet, and I need to put on vertical climb here. Okay, so I'm putting vertical climb on to 500 feet per minute here. Okay, that's about one more notch of that. Okay, that's working perfectly. That's our luggage department in the front of the plane. I don't know if... These are our tanks. Alright, so we're headed up to 8,000 feet right now. And we should pick up that nav course sooner than later. Out of Long Beach, California. It's definitely a awesome aircraft here. Look, you can see out the back window. Look, just checking this out, okay? It's a pretty cool aircraft. We can go sit on the wing. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Connor said, oh my gosh, and the windows.
It's pretty cool, huh? Here's the landing light and the taxi light. A really cool aircraft. You can't go wrong with this thing. Pretty crazy, huh?
Connor said, OT seems old, so if I were to get one, I don't know how popular they are, so I would worry about parts, but other than then I like it. Connor said, what's the range on it?
I think it has about 1,000 nautical miles on this. Yeah, it's a very unheard of aircraft, but the developers, I think, owned one. Well, I think one of their friends owned one, and they modeled it just like the real thing. It's kind of a rare aircraft. You don't really see too many of these. And they're super cool, man. I mean, I like it because it's so different and unique. It's really like, this is more of a plane for somebody who enjoys aviation to a different level. You know, like you can have your 414s and your Cessnas and all that stuff. But as far as aircrafts, like, if you like twin engine aircrafts and you want something with good speed that's not like your typical aircraft, this is the one, bro. This is the one. This is a great plane, and not a lot of people know about it. It's kind of like a hidden gem, and it's very reasonably priced. You get a lot of liveries, and it works great. It's like literally you can fly this, hand fly it, and be like smooth as silk.
Connor said, yeah, I searched it up, it's really rare to find.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, dude. But that's what I like about it. It's so unique, you know? It sounds pretty good. Let me see if I could turn the sound down and see how that... Actually, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. You guys like the sound, right? Whoops. Crap. Sorry. We're at 6,000 feet, going to 8,000. We still got plenty of speed, too. So if we look here, right? This is our props, or I mean our manifold pressure, which is right here. We can actually speed that up to about 25. We'll keep our props back, and let's see what our fuel is here. I just gotta make sure I don't overspeed the aircraft. That's our oil temps are good. Oil pressure is good. Altitude, we're still climbing. We're still good airspeed. That's EGT is armed. Magnetos are on. Where is our... Oh, our fuel's down here. I'm sorry. That's our fuel quantity. But where's our fuel? Might be this. I think it might be that. Let's see. Oh, nope. I want to thin out the mixture, but I'm looking for... I'm thinning it out too much here. Just trying to find the mixture thin here. 7,000 feet. That's your fuel pump there. I love these gauges. I'll show you what it looks like in the daytime. It's a pretty cool plane. I like it.
TFP, the future pilot, said, "Wow, that's amazing."
It's not bad, right? It's really nice. Look at the seats in here. The level of detailing. That's your landing gear. You got your flap lever down here. You got your pilot if you want to make them invisible or visible, and your co-pilot. Oh, oops. That's your safety arm. There's a co-pilot, and I think if you press something over here, I can't remember what it is. Oh, this. You know. It's a really nice aircraft. This hatch opens too, but I wouldn't do it when you're flying. Here's what it looks like up top during the day. Let's see what it looked like if I lose an engine. Okay, our airspeed's dropping. I lost one engine. It's still flying. We're starting to sink though. We're still on autopilot, but we're sinking. Alright, let's engage it again. It's going back on course. Look, it immediately picked up airspeed and is turning back on course. It's hitting 8,000 feet. It's about to do an altitude lock. Look at that. It's picking up the nav course again. Working perfectly.
TFP, the future pilot, said, "Hey Liberty, I got to go. The bell has gone for class."
Okay,
TFP,
no problem, man.
The future pilot said, "I will see you on the next live stream."
Okay, and enjoy your studying. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Alright, let's continue our night flight in the CAMAIR. What a beautiful plane to fly, huh?
TFP, the future pilot, said, "It's okay, bot." B33ZY Bat said,
Yo,
"What
what's
would
up?
be the procedure for flying with one engine?"
That is a good question. I think you would have to find an airport as soon as possible, depending on the aircraft, because you'll probably lose about 1,000 feet per minute. So you want to look for a place to land, and I guess you would clear a PAM. It's not necessarily an emergency, but it is almost an emergency. You would probably say, I got an engine out, it's a PAM, and I need vectors to the nearest airport, and then you would just probably, you know, get clearance from ATC to vector into the nearest runway, and, you know, go from there. I guess you could declare an emergency too, depending on the situation, but I think a PAM should be okay. However, I would ask a
Connor
a real pilot
said,
about that one.
I would still fly, but if the aircraft can't fly on one engine, why have a second engine? B33ZY bat.
Well, so
said, so I wouldn't squawk differently.
Yeah, if they tell, I don't know. It depends on what air traffic control. I think there is a squawk for emergencies, but that's only if you don't have radio communication with ATC, I believe. They'll probably give you a different frequency to let people know that you're in an emergency. And as far as double engines, not all aircrafts are able to maintain flight with two engines. Even most aircrafts that have two engines can remain flying for a period of time, but they will lose altitude. They can fly, but they'll lose altitude. So you still need to find the nearest airport before it becomes a worse situation. Not to mention, if you lose a engine, it could be on fire. It could have an issue. You never know. But you definitely want to get down to the ground as soon as possible. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe they give you a different squawk code for emergencies. Here, let me look it up on the internet here. What is the squawk code for emergencies in an aircraft? Let's see. ATC. Transponder to 7700, you should just follow all other emergency procedures. If you are contacted with ATT, see, it says if it's possible you may not need to use 7700 if you are already in contact with ATC. So 7700 frequency is if you have an emergency and you're not in contact with ATC. If you are in contact with ATC, then you can continue to fly squawking the same squawk unless they give you a different frequency to squawk. There you go. Pilots should squawk 700 to radio comm fail. So if you have a radio comm fail, 7600, you have to squawk. There's a bunch of different ones here. I gotta read that. That's pretty cool. Alright, descend to 3,000 feet. Man, we are cruising, man. It looks like we're already coming into San Diego. That was a lot faster than I expected. It said that it was going to be like a 45-minute flight. But we're only 26 miles out. They're already wanting us to descend down to 3,000. So let's go ahead and start our descent down to 3,000. Right? Is it 3,000? 3,000, yep.
B33ZY bat said, you might have some tailwind.
In the San Diego right now? Appreciate that. Descend to 7,000. See, now it wants me to 7,000. I love this plane. See, now it wants me to go down to 2,100 feet.
B33ZY bat said, you could always hit B. I always check the airport alt then go 1,000 above that height for standard traffic pattern. You
can always hit V. We're 100 above the... Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea, too. Alright, we're going to go 2977 for our altimeter setting. 19 miles out. We should pick up this next nav, but we're going to keep an eye out because we should be going south and lining up with that runway in front of us here. I'm going to start slowing down here. We're going RNAV approach on 9 here. Oh yeah, we picked up there. There we go.
B33ZYBAT said, is your approach set? Or does it automatically transition?
No, it's set, but once we get lined up with the runway, I'm going to hand fly it in. I have a RNAV approach set right now. So that's pretty much going to bring us right on the flight path directly onto the runway. However, with this type of aircraft, I prefer to hand fly it when we get closer because it's fun. We could leave it on the VNAV and fly it all the way down to the runway that way, but I prefer to fly it a little bit, you know. We're dropping about 1,000 feet per minute. We're at 6,000 feet, but I'm trying to keep our airspeed down here. Turn on our landing lights. Beautiful night to fly too. Really clear out here. Be approaching San Diego off the ocean here. We'll be coming in on 09. On the other side, you got to watch because there's mountains. So when you come over the hill, you really got to dip down over the mountains to get landing. It's a little bit more challenging coming in from the land side than it is from the ocean side. The ocean side is a little bit easier, more flat and calm. We're 13 miles out. This plane is quick, man. I'm surprised. It's really accurate to the time that it said, which is awesome. Really cool. Man, this is fun, dude. I like when planes do what they're supposed to do.
B33ZYBAT said, next flight you have to go over NAV and VNAV.
NAV and VNAV? Well, VNAV is pretty much the same as NAV. I believe it's the same thing. NAV mode is just a mode inside the aircraft. VNAV is the course setting that you're taking. Well, I'll show you though. Maybe we could do it. Yeah, I definitely have to go over there. I'll show you guys. Before I start the stream next time, I'll do the flight planning with you so that you guys can see it. There's the airport there. We're doing about 120 knots, which is really good, man. This plane is really doing good.
B33ZYBAT said, and the Beechcraft rips through the air.
Oh man, the Beechcraft definitely does. This one is not, this is just the CAMAIR. This is not a Beechcraft though. But the Beechcraft definitely rips.
Connor said, you're flying a fossil.
Yes. I love this fossil, man. It's awesome. Yes, I am. Look at this. You know, you don't see this every day.
Connor said, it was made in 1955.
Dude, I have another Beechcraft that's an old school one too. A tail dragger one. That's fun to fly if you want to do a flight in one of those one day.
Connor said, the only real live video I could find is one in a town.
Dang. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. This is an awesome aircraft though. Totally worth it. Definitely a fossil, but Love this plane. Love it. I guess you got to know about aircrafts. If you fly something like this, it's more for like a aviation enthusiast. You know what I mean? It's not for the beginner levels. This is more of an advanced aircraft.
That said, rolling on the floor laughing. I'm hoping on sim. Flying to all states LOL every day new state. Connor said. They call it Dinosaur Town, population 8,000.
Maybe that's why they gave us 8,000 feet. Alright, we're starting to slow. I'm going to just put a little bit of power in the engines here. We're about 7 miles out from the airport.
Connor said.
Butters!
They call the town that because of how many fossils they found around that area.
Yeah,
Butter001
that's crazy.
Said. Yellow.
Hello, Mike Coffee. What's
said,
up, man? Where you been?
Just got in from volunteering at the food bank. Wow, hard work, but love it.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Good job. There you go, Mike Coffee, man. Giving back to the community. What a good guy. All right, here we go. We're about to land, man. We just we flew out of Long Beach, and we're about to land in San Diego here. I'm gonna take the autopilot off, and we'll hand fly it from here.
Connor said. Yeah, I volunteered at a children's home last week. If
Oh, nice, man. Good job, buddy.
T.
That's awesome. You guys are better people than I am, man. I didn't volunteer anything. I need to do that. I did volunteer once, but
Connor
it wasn't for much.
It was really fun and enjoyable helping the kids.
That's awesome, dude. I need to do something like that. All right, I'm gonna put a notch of flaps down here to start slowing. And we're just gonna come in to this airport here.
Mike Coffee said. Tuesday afternoon for 4 hours and Thursday morning 4.5 hours. Getting up at 6 a.m. is early for me cause once a week I only need to wake up.
Gear coming down, 3 green. Yeah, okay. Here we go. I'm not going to go full flaps with this. I'm just going to do one notch of flaps. And then I'll bleed off a little bit of the airspeed.
Butter001 said, I never wake up on time.
Hey, it's okay, man. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Alright, let me go ahead and pull back our power. Okay, so we got mixture forward, props forward, gears down, 3 greens. Landing speed is good. We're going to come in. I'm going to try to come in kind of gentle, not too gentle, but gentle enough.
Mike Coffee said, Single Navion is cool, not seen a twin version before, and wow, you sit high in these things.
Yeah, dude, this thing is so cool. I was just showing them earlier, and they keep updating it. It gets better and better. I'll show you even the heat. You can see the heat in the exhaust, which
Connor
is so cool.
Said, yeah, I saw the single also. Mike Coffee said, pilot climbs up like in a fighter.
Yeah, it has the hatch and everything. It's really cool. I love this plane.
Mike Coffee said, Sits I got to see one in person.
Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you've seen this in person. Put the flaps up.
Mike Coffee said, not the twin though. Butter001 said, bye Mike, I was only here for the landing. Connor said,
That's alright.
Long Beach is like sea level, right?
Yes. Yes, it is. I believe it is. I don't know about San Diego. This is San Diego that we just landed in.
Mike Coffee said, okay Butter, hasta la vista.
Oh yeah, Butter. See you, buddy. Thanks for watching the landing, at least. I'm surprised he didn't say anything about my landing today. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off the strobes here. Look at the strobes. They're really good, too. The lighting is really good in this aircraft. I'll show you what it looks like in the daytime real quick here once we get closer to the hangar. They fixed a lot of the steering on the ground. It feels a lot better, but it's definitely takes a lot of braking, which is probably more realistic, right? I don't know where they want me to go. Should I have contacted the ground already? I guess, right? Is he gonna do the hold mark or no? Okay. Let's get the lights out of his face, right? Check it out. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and shut it down here. Okay. Let me show you what it looks like in the day real quick before we... Look at this thing, dude. How nice is this aircraft, right? Boom. Thumbnail. Maybe that would be a better thumbnail, right? I don't know. Anyway, this is the CAMAIR. I love this plane. It's really cool. Let's jump inside and just check. You got that hatch that comes open. You definitely do sit up high. Great interior. I love this plane.
B33ZYBAT said, LOL, was just about to say hashtag thumbnail.
Yeah, sorry for the cringe fest of that, but I guess it has to be done, right? Let's shut this plane down, my friends. Oh, you know what else? I want to show you something else, guys, real quick here. That front hatch opens up. You got some luggage in there.
Mike Coffee
and a little picture
said,
of Pittsburgh.
single engine version looks roomy inside IRL.
Oh yeah. And this is how you change your avionics here, if you want a different avionics. But these ones I think are payware. So they have the GTNXI or the GTN 750, or just your standard GNS 530, which is one we use tonight, which works perfectly. They got your autopilot system right here for your navigation heading. You got everything here. You need your approach mode. Pretty much everything is working up and down.
Said, LOL, do you have mods on?
Mods? No mods. No, sir. I don't have any mods. Nope. But there you have it. This is I love this plane. So cool. I didn't fly it too much on the stream, but I need to start flying it more. They keep updating it, and it keeps getting better and better and better. And it's such a unique aircraft. They got so many different liveries for this airplane too. And the engine, I don't know if I showed you, but like you can see the red exhaust at night. It shows like that it's hot. It's pretty cool. Let me see if I can see it real quick here.
Mike Coffee said, I'd love to buy the 182 RG, but since summer is coming and other costs, I'll fly less and go out more.
Yeah. Alright, let's shut it down, man. We're here in San Diego. I guess we'll call it a night here. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it.
Connor said, Mike, you have PPL.
PPL? What's the PPL? I don't think so. What is a PPL?
Mike Coffee said,
Shut
okay,
this down.
Cool.
All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to do another flight, another night, and
B33ZY
yeah.
Said, private oil at LS. Mike Coffee said, no, I don't have a PPL private pilot license. B33ZY bat said, pilot. Connor
no
said,
just the aviation enthusiast.
I was asking if he had his private pilot's license.
No, not yet.
Mike Coffee said, okay, cool, hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista, baby. Yeah, no, I don't have it yet, but I am planning on getting it probably shortly here. And I'll be filming it and putting it on our other channel. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. And hey, if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. And for those of you guys that have been with me, thank you so much for watching these videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, Dutch of Diga, God bless. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.
Liberty Flight Airplane said, thank you.